I wake up in the morning and my longest on the morning, I think I'll ever make it on time.
I'm fuzzy. He's beautiful.
Who always made me doubt.
Stands to be a technically perfect show. Oh my God, everything is wrong.
Yeah, we're really helping it.
Doctor Strange.
Ooh.
What is your spirit food? Ghost peppers, Nilla wafers, lasagna, Janet's lasagna, mushrooms.
Psychedelic mushrooms. Who could have guessed the British monarchy could be so dysfunctional? All I saw was toe licking. But Anthony...
Pronounced Anthony.
Anthony is the MTFL tiger.
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
A private trailer. I don't know that we can make that happen, Anthony. Dolphin-free tuna with added dolphin. Are you dating your co-star Liz Curtis? It's a coincidence that she's there and also in a robe.
And I don't think anybody's surprised to hear that I'm an animal lover.
Tiger muffins. Delicious.
No.
Those were the days.
Probably the glare off of this beautiful dome that was mucking up the works.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
So a lot of what I say is bullshit. This is not. This is actually true.
The Good Witch.
Kill Galinda. She's a dumb little bitch.
I hide in my bed with the lights on the floor.
Mistress of the Dark.
A little bit hard, but
That's what she said.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
I hate this song. This lyric is offensive, so I'm not gonna sing it. Something
I gotta smear this one with the Vaseline.
and you're always glad you came. There we go, we came back.
It's that old Hollywood sheen that I'm accustomed to.
In the schoolyard, in the schoolyard.
Oh no.
I can't believe you broke your guitar.
Bourbon balls.
Sorry, my mouth is a little full.
See, it's just as simple as that.
Sheriff, and he loves kids. Look at that.
Family Guy.
Severus Snape.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, I'm gonna marry you.
Gandalf.
That meat is just old and nasty.
Can't believe I agreed with the tiger.
Nothing can ever be good. Anthony hitting that box wine like a champ.
Oh, God.
I thought that was good.
My talented friends.
My talented friends. They're very talented. All afternoon doing every little chore. The thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the light and think about you. Spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind?
Well, that was just a beautiful and darkly haunting way to start a variety
Right?
show. So good.
Sondheim has that way about him, writing beautifully haunting songs.
Boy,
That
doesn't
was-
he? Which one was that? I as much as I
called,
love the Sondheim, I'm not a big nerd like my wife and her brother, so I don't know all of them. But which one was that?
You don't have to be a nerd.
It's called Losing My Mind, and it's from Follies, a musical
Follies.
that, I'm not quite old enough to be in yet, but one
Me
day.
either. That's probably why, is I'm just not haven't aged enough to catch into the Follies train. But I do love Sondheim. Big fan of Assassins and Into the
Man.
Woods, and
yesterday was his birthday.
that's so wonderful. Happy birthday, Steve. I
Happy
feel like I can
birthday,
call him
Stephen
Steve.
Sondheim, my favorite
getting that
composer in the
MTFL
whole
bump.
world.
Now that
Yeah.
he gets the MTFL bump, everything's gonna go. Everything's gonna
His
come up
way.
roses for
I
him.
think
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. Yeah.
He didn't write the music for that.
He did it. But he
Well.
did write the lyrics.
He did write the lyric. He did write that
He
lyric.
wrote that lyric.
Oh, okay.
Everything's coming up roses. He did.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you not know that? That's okay, Gibby.
I'm sorry. I came into musical theater late in life. My wife has
That's
taught
okay.
me everything she knows, but it's very little. It's like a sieve. It just goes in and out. It just
You accidentally quoted him without
Yeah,
even.
that's awesome.
I'm a natural. Hey, the Werners, there'll be more from you later on in the show. Yes.
Yes, there will be.
Mwah, I love ya. Well, howdy, the internet. Welcome to the show, my talented friends live. I'm your host. My name is Chris Gibson, but my friends call me Gibby. I hope you will call me Gibby. And thanks for showing up, internet. And thanks in particular to our Inner Circle members, thanks to whom this show is happening at all. If you don't know what the Inner Circle is, well, let me tell you, it's a group of passionate art supporters who believe that theater and art are priceless. And because of that feeling, they make a contribution every month to Open Stage. And those monthly contributions have allowed us to present this entire season, our 35th season, for free, or by donation only, or sliding scale, however you want to call it. We don't have to charge you to watch these shows. If you can't afford it, you still get to watch them because of the generosity of our Inner Circle members. We like to think that if you join the Inner Circle, you make art accessible for somebody who maybe can't afford it. So we hope that you will do it. Join the Inner Circle. And when I say we, I don't just mean the royal we. Of course, I also mean my lovely and talented spouse, Rachel Landon, who is back.
Hi, everyone.
Yay, you're back.
I'm back.
You were so busy last week working on the costumes for Poirot, which look incredible.
Thank you.
Oh, they look lovely. I mean, so there's been a little bit of hints dropping on the internet today. There was some Commedia dell'arte costumes in there. Shout out to all of our Commedia fans. And Rachel Landon designed all the costumes, and there are a lot of them. And most of them are worn by Rachel and Benny Benameda.
Yeah.
And then Stuart Landon and I basically just sit in the same old costumes and do very, very little. And then you guys do all the work, which has been great for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
It's been awesome. It's so much easier than Kafka and Everyman. It was just like, oh, yeah, look at you guys working so hard. Hey, speaking of hard work, tomorrow, hardest working activist in Harrisburg, Dr. Kamika Campbell, will be back with Harrisburg Black News Beat. Yes. It's going to be an exciting show. We've got a fresh little commercial for you later on in our commercial break. And I do want to point out that once again, we have reached out to our audience base. We sort of asked, like, what is it that you like about the show? Do you like the show? Why do you like the show? And it's basically the feedback that we've gotten is we love what you're doing. Just do less of it. Just do less. So that's what we're doing. We're listening to you, the internet, and we're going to try a 2-act structure tonight with a little bit of a shorter show for those of you who got things to do, and finally to get Dave Richwine off of my back. We have shortened the show, so it's only going to be an hour-long show tonight, but it's packed, chock full, and we'll get to what's coming up in a minute. I also want to point out we still are doing the poster thing. If you want to be part of the show and spreading the word, you need to look at that beautiful guy. Look at him. God, he's beautiful. It's a poster, and you can download this if you go to our Facebook group and you download that PDF and you print it off and you slice up the little tearaways and you crumple it up and you flatten it out. That gives it character. And then you go out and you post it somewhere in your town and you take a video of yourself posting it, and then you send it into us, and then we put you on the show. And then we become famous because all the people in your town know about the show. Everybody wins. It's a win-win. Download a poster and put one up today. Also have to point out that you were talking about Poirot. Yes. Poirot, the one that we're working on now is called Poirot Returns, The Affair at the Victory Ball. But the OG, the original Poirot Investigates the Adventure of the Western Star is coming back and is going to be running through April 1st. So if you didn't get a chance to catch it the first time, it's back. We've opened up the vault. We've cracked open the vault. Of course, there's no vault for Inner Circle members. But for the rest of you, we've cracked open the vault, and it's going to be running on the YouTube and the Facebook and on the internet through April 1st, so you can catch up and you know where you are. It's absolutely inessential to watch both of them. They stand alone, but you might want to see that one too. It's super fun. And last but not least, before we move on, Lucas of Maine was on the show 2 weeks ago, and we love Lucas. He's the guy who he did that amazing Sufjan Stevens cover, and then he did Predatory Wasp, and then he did his original song Schoolyard. Well, that was a teaser that hadn't been dropped yet. That track is actually officially dropping this Friday, and you can help Lucas out by if you use Spotify, pre-save his song Schoolyard. Again, his name is Lucas of Maine, and the track is Schoolyard. If you pre-save that, that'll really help him out and get the word out. So show Lucas some love. I will say this. You guys did show him some love, because this is the song where he breaks his guitar. That was really broke his guitar while making this video. And he called me the other day and he said that the MTFL audience supported him so much financially through their digital wallets that he's actually been able to buy a new guitar. So thank you for continuing to make art happen, the internet. We love Lucas, and Lucas loves us because you gave him enough money to buy a guitar, which is a good thing to do. What else? That's it. Let's bring Chad on. Moving forward, we got to crank forward. I'm trying to, Chad, how are you tonight?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited about our new format. I'm excited about pushing through. No waiting for Godot. We're waiting for Poirot. Patty, wow. What a wordsmith. Nicely done.
That's actually our tagline.
How
did you know?
That's brilliant. We need to put her on staff. Okay. Hey, Chad, we're cutting to the chase now. What is the question of the day?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. The question of the day, because I just want to know, is what fruit or vegetable would you want to be?
Under what circumstances?
Well, I don't know.
Just like I wish I could be a fruit or a vegetable. Which one would I choose? That's the question of the day.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm not trying to take the wind out of your sails.
Seems like that's what you're trying to do.
Well, I mean, it just seems like a little. It's a softball. It's a softball. It's not a controversial question like sometimes you come up with. Is what I'm saying.
But
Something
maybe,
banana.
you never know. Wars
Okay.
have started over sillier topics.
Do people need to explain why, or is it just start naming fruits and vegetables?
I mean, they can elaborate if they so wish.
Okay, well, good.
Name as
However-
many fruits and vegetables.
There you go, Internet.
No,
Tapping
that's
into the deep thoughts. Name as many fruits and vegetables as you can.
That's not the question. The question is below.
Which one would you want to be? What do you want to be? Which
do you wanna
fruit or vegetable do you want to be when you grow up? All right, thanks, Chad. Not going to ask you about t-shirts because I don't care anymore. Nobody cares about the t-shirts anymore. But nobody does. Okay, so we're moving on to, we're moving on to just talking about this show. It's a pared down show, and yet it's packed. It's pared down and then packed. We packed it and then we paired off. We chipped off all the burnt ends, and now we have just high quality entertainment for you. We've got Evil Spread as our special guest. I don't know if you've seen Evil Spread, but you will want to see it after tonight. We've got an episode for you, and it is a amazing, crazy show. We love a haunted cooking show.
Yes.
On My Talented Friends Live. We do love a haunted cooking show. Of course, we're going to have a song from the Werners. We're going to play a little bit of this or that. But now it is time for our news segment.
What happened?
That happened.
Patrick Hughes. That's all I'm going to say about that is Patrick Hughes. Okay? That means nothing to anybody but me and Patrick. And Patrick, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. These are stories that are ripped from the headlines. Ripped right out of the headlines. Some of the most important news that you can find, we have found. And we're going to now tell it to you. The first news story that we found is called Prodigious Expectations. A 12-year-old prodigy is set to attend college. Yeah. She says she plans to land a job at NASA. Alina Wicker from Arizona completed all of her high school coursework through at-home schooling. Despite rumors to the contrary, studies suggest most identified prodigies live healthy, productive lives. And this will hopefully still be true for Miss Wickler when she applies to NASA and learns that she needs 12 years of aerospace engineering experience for an entry-level job. Well, you win some and you lose some, Alina, and we are very proud of you, and we wish you all the best.
Yeah.
Getting a job at NASA, and I was a child prodigy, and look at me now.
Oh, no.
In what?
Yeah, and what?
In this.
Next.
That happened.
Kind of. Excuse me. A whole new brawl of wax. Oh, this story. I love this story. The wax figure of Donald Trump has been pulled from the display of a Waxworks exhibit in Austin, Texas, after visitors kept attacking it. Yeah, hook 'em, Austin. Although several political wax figurines received some element of abuse, such as the figures of Barack Obama and George W. Bush, the Trump figurine injuries are happening at a rate not seen before. The museum curators say they can understand the impulse and have moved the wax figurine to a secure location, although they are considering charging $5 per kick to the groin once they've had their turn. And let me tell you something. I got Uncle Joe's stimmy. I got some money to spend on a few kicks to the old Trump crotch. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to go down to Austin just to kick Trump in the crotch. I'd go anywhere to kick him in the crotch.
And then, yeah. I would go anywhere to kick him within reason.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go to
within the continental United States.
The contiguous United States. Yeah, I'm not going to Alaska. I'm not going to Hawaii. But I would go to Arizona. I would go to Washington.
South Dakota.
Let's
just start naming all the states.
West Dakota.
What state would you kick Trump in?
Leave them in the comments below. That happened.
A new clear winter. Exciting news for people who are interested in post-apocalyptic wastelands.
Me.
Yeah, sure, who isn't? Britain has now changed its defense policy so it can use nuclear weapons in response to, quote, emerging technologies, unquote. As to what that exactly means, well, you can try combing through the 111-page integrated defense review and then take a guess, because it's never clearly defined as to what emerging technologies entail. Next up, sources expect the United Kingdom to say they reserve the right to release biological agents in case a movie sequel is not as good as the original. And to be fair, that may be warranted.
Rachel, I heard Rachel like that one.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she's very strongly opinionated about movies. Okay, let's. This next one.
That happened.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm so sorry. That was
It's okay.
so rude.
I'll just do it on top of the next one. You're fine.
We got to keep going.
I was excited. Yeah, we're pushing forward. I was excited though because this next joke kind of requires a trigger warning. So if you're afraid of lots of mice, you may not want to watch this one. This one's called Mouse-scapade Down Under. Ooh, that was a terrible Australian accent.
Jennifer Lopez.
Thank you. As if Australia couldn't get more terrifying, and here it comes. Large rural areas in New South Wales and Queensland are being overrun by millions of mice.
You
Okay, that's
and
enough.
I must make a pact. We will make salvation last.
Oh boy, that is nice. That soothes what I just saw.
You can hear all their little feet.
All their little pitter pat, all the little feets and squeaks. This is a no.
No.
Oh, there's so much more. These little mices have destroyed hundreds of thousands of dollars of crops and have even bitten hospital patients. Charming. In one single night, a 12-year-old boy caught 183 of the smelly rodents inside his house. Public health authorities are warning of the potential for bacteria in the water since finding poison mice in the water tanks. While authorities...
That's how the plague started.
It is literally how the plague started. Yes, it was.
We have enough plagues.
While authorities say that maybe a large rainfall or a drop in temperature could kill all of the mice, most locals are turning towards a mouse hunting expert from the United States.
Oh no!
So, God help them all.
We're screwed. Yeah,
you're screwed. Nick, you got the tail end of that graphic humor right there, and that's.
What happened?
That happened.
Our new segment. All righty then. That was super fun and creepy, and we'll all have nightmares tonight. So thank you to Benny Benameda for writing that joke. And also thank you for writing that joke, Benny. That was a really good one. I'd like to take this time to thank the producers circle level of our inner circle members. Without you, we literally would not be able to do any of the shows that we do. And so we need to take some time and acknowledge the wonderful folks who have supported this theater throughout this trying year. Miles Babin, Chris Baldridge and David Skirpon, William and Sharia Ben, Michael Ciappelloni, Jeff and Caitlin Copus, Desiree DeSoto, Harold and Maureen Dunbar, the Freeman family, Matthew Golden, Mary Lou and Raymond Harris, Nick Hughes, Dan Diebler and Elizabeth Johnson, Dr. Craig Keel and Renee Cook Keel Esquire, Beryl Coor and Patrick Bear, Wayne and Gloria Landon, Bill and Beverly Lair, Howard Pullman, Karen Rook, Craig Sager, Brad and Colleen Sanders, Kristen Schofield, John and Abby Tierney. Thank you for your contributions that come every month and at a very high level. We are so grateful for everything that you do for us. Please join them and join our inner circle. So it's, now see, I'm pushing buttons, and this is what happens when I push buttons. I jump through the cue cards.
We're on page 10.
Oh my God, I'm like way off here. This only goes one direction, apparently. Here we go. This, okay, is our special guest segment. And the host of Evil Spread, his name is Spruce Hambell. He's the hero of the Evil Spread video series on YouTube. And Spruce spends his day in the kitchen of an old, abandoned, and yet fairly nice cabin in the woods. The Necronomnomicon is the cookbook of the dead, of course. And the Necronomnomicon brings to life every dish that is cooked out of it. And it's up to Spruce to not only create these dishes, but also bring down each demon to save humanity. The brainchild of James, Duncan, and Chelsea Lerner, partners in life and in production, Evil Spread is taking off on YouTube and they will be airing episode 3 on Friday, March 26th. We have got episode 2 for you right now. So please enjoy part 1 of Evil Spread.
Shut up! I know you're hungry, but there's nothing to eat in here. I mean, seriously, who doesn't keep a fully stocked fridge, let alone a week's supply of pizza pockets? Ugh. Now, was that you? Or you? Oh, roasted chicken. Oh, that sounds so... No. Last time I cooked in this kitchen, some weird shit happened. Oh, I'm so hungry. Okay, so the most important rule of cooking in the kitchen is never cook sober. All right, so the first thing you want to do is make sure that your oven is preheated. Then you're going to take your bird fresh out of the fridge, not frozen or at room temperature. We're going to pat that sucker down with a paper towel. Then you're going to take a teaspoon of olive oil and put it over the chicken, and you're going to rub it in there real good. Real good. Just make sure that every inch of that bird is coated in that oil. Yeah. That is actually going to make sure that your salt and pepper stay on the bird and keep it seasoned instead of falling off into the pan. Then you're going to take a half of a lemon and you're going to shove it real deep into the bird's cavity. That's fancy for butt. Followed then by some fresh pressed garlic. All right. I usually like to cook my bird on a raised rack, and I like to hide some potatoes and some carrots and some fresh chopped vegetables underneath of it that have been lightly seasoned with olive oil and salt and pepper. That way, as the chicken is cooking, all of those drippings end up all over the vegetables, and they taste delicious. All right, now it's time to slap this sucker in the oven for roughly around 40 minutes, or until your bird hits 165 degrees internal temperature. And now we wait. And don't forget about your victory beer.
You're blurry.
Well, that's creepy. That's super creepy. Am I blurry again, you said?
You're blurry.
Ah, well.
It just scared.
You've haunted the show, Evil Spread, and now I'm blurry face again. Oh, well, that's okay. What a creepy show, and there's more of it to come. It's great. Super fun. If you want to support the folks who make Evil Spread, you can join, you can be a Patreon, become a Patreon member. Go to patreon.com/evil spread, and you can become a supporter of them. You can go and follow them easy. Just follow them on Instagram and Facebook, Twitter @evil spread. Or if you'd like to make a donation, you can go on the Venmo @Chelsea-Lerner. What? Chelsea Lerner. We know and love Chelsea Lerner, of course. So you may have already made a contribution to her. Make another one. This is a whole different project and deserves some extra love. Hey, let's check in with Chad with the QOTD and see if anybody has answered this tough and burning question.
Well, contrary to your wind in sails taking a weighing,
Yes.
People have answered my question.
Oh, okay. Well, what are some of the answers?
We have a variety of fruits and vegetables to bring to the table.
I expected nothing less. Sure. A virtual salad bar, I'm sure.
Truly. So we got our friend Teresa saying that they would be a carrot so that they could chill in the garden with the peas.
Okay.
I hear peas are good people. If VeggieTales taught me anything, it's that peas are good people.
VeggieTales. Was that in your wheelhouse? Did you watch the VeggieTales?
VeggieTales? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very old. I don't know
VeggieTales.
anything about that. Yeah.
You know, the anthropomorphic vegetables. Anyway, we can discuss later. I'm going to go back to this. Our friend Janet said that she would be a real peach. I don't know what that means by I think it's a play on words.
Janet's already a real peach in my eyes.
Our friend Patty, who should really just be a writer for the show, says she would like to be a pineapple.
Just because?
Might not be great, but heart of gold.
Oh, I like that. Oh, very nicely done. Yes.
And Gloria Landon said she wanted to be as cool as a cucumber. So a lot of food puns are happening right now.
Love that.
I've really opened the door to food puns, and I'm not talking about it.
Just wait.
Yeah. Oh, there's I'm sure more to come. And thank you, the internet, for being so fruitful in your answers. Although. Yeah, thank you very much. So that's that. Get rid of Chad. Done with him. Welcome, latecomers. If you've just joined the show, you've missed a lot of it, but there's still half of it left. So that's going well for you. there's a lot of show left. So we're going to play some commercials for you, and then we'll come back and we'll deliver the other half of said show. Stay tuned for these messages.
You should have been downtown. The people are rising. We thought it was a lockdown. They opened the fire. Them bullets was flying. Who said it was a lockdown? Goddamn lie. Oh my, time heals all, but you out of time now. Judge gotta watch us from the clock tower. Little tear gas cleared the whole place out. I'll be back there.
My favorite liquor store. They're very, very nice to me there. I just want to say that not to forget that Poirot Investigates, The Adventure of the Western Star, will run through April 1st, and then Poirot Returns, The Affair at the Victory Ball, will premiere on April 2nd. And that little video for the Ubu, wow, that's crazy. Those kids, Bobby and Zeynep Marlborough, will be here next week to talk a little bit more about it. For them, you can go buy tickets for it at ubu.eventbrite.com. Please do not buy tickets for anyone young. That show is for adults only. And there's another big bit of news that I forgot to mention earlier in the show, and that is it's Joey B's birthday. Happy birthday, Joey B. Mwah. Mazel tov, slancha. We love you. Happy birthday.
Finally 21.
Finally 21. All these years of planning and growing, and now you're finally old enough to drink and register for the armed services. So congratulations, Joey B. Let's get back right into it with the Haunted Kitchen, shall we? Let's check out part 2 of Evil Spread.
Oh, damn. That looks good enough to eat. Oh. But I wonder. There? Hello? He's dead. Let's eat.
No! It's time to figure out the real pecking order.
Seriously? Again?
Look who's chicken now.
Still you, even though I am pretty grossed out by the fact that your head's in the wrong place. I mean, seriously, talk about the hunchback of Notre Dame, you're ugly.
It doesn't matter. Once I defeat you, I can strut my stuff around hell.
Oh, you're going back to hell, all right. Like a chicken with its head cut off. Again?
You dumb cluck. The yoke's on you.
Good thing I'm so good at choking my chicken.
How about a money shot?
Oh my God. Oh my God. It just goes from, it's going from bad to worse. The anticipation was killing me. Thank you, Rita, for underlining that. God, I love a good choke the chicken joke. Hey, look, there's more of the exciting conclusion of Evil Spread is yet to come, but you still can support the folks who make it by becoming a Patreon member today. Go to patreon.com/evilspread. You can follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter @evilspread. Or if you want to make a donation, go on to Venmo and @Chelsea-Lerner and drop them a dime or two to help them fend off this haunted kitchen, which is just really shocking and terrifying. I think we need to we're just going to bring it down. And we're going to change the tone a little bit and bring the Werners on here and see if they can make me feel better.
Wow. Ina Garden is quaking in her boots. That was not Jeffrey's anniversary chicken. That's
No,
for
but
sure.
did you see the way he rubbed that breast?
Oh, yeah. Seems like forever ago now, but yeah.
It was very tender. It was very tender, I thought. And now look where it's taken us. Well, I'm going to get off of the internet and let you tell us about what you're going to sing, okay?
Sounds good. So next week, unfortunately, Nick will have to miss the show. He's going to get his dad from Texas. His dad's moving up here. So Texas is losing a giant, but Pennsylvania's gaining one, which is cool. And because he won't be here next week, Nick and I decided that we would sing a duet. We are singing a song from the musical Tick, Tick, Boom. And I think it describes what we will be feeling for each other while we miss each other. Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Here we go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Deep dark velvet hugs your silhouette. Black silk stockings, you're my Juliet. Soft blonde hair, baby, baby blue eyes. Cool me down before I jump into your thighs. The green, green dress, 20 buttons and a strap. The green, green dress, what a pleasure to unwrap. Green dress, oh what it can do. What the green, green dress does to me on you. Me on you.
Let's find a chair where we can sit and talk, or get some fresh air, baby, we could take a walk. Tell me what you're thinking, tell me about your day. Tell me what to do, I'll do anything you say. In the green, green dress, 20 buttons and a strap. The green, green dress,
What a pleasure to unwrap.
green dress, oh what it can do.
What the green, green dress does to me on you. Me on you.
Can I make you laugh, babe? Can I make you smile? I'll forget what's on my mind for a while.
Can I tie you up, love, if you tell me yes? I'll unbutton every button on your green, green dress.
The green, green dress,
20 buttons and a strap. The green, green dress, what a pleasure to unwrap. Green dress, oh what it can do. What the green, green dress does to me on you. Me on you. Me on the green, green dress.
green, green
Me on the
dress.
green, green dress.
Green, green
Me on
dress.
you.
Guess I'm gonna have to buy a green dress.
The green, green dress.
Green, green dress.
The green, green dress.
Green, green dress.
The green, green dress.
Yeah.
I love that song. Rachel, do you know that song? Are you familiar with that song?
I'm familiar with Tick, Tick, Boom.
I am not familiar with Tick, Tick, Boom. So we're going to have to, I would love to maybe watch that because I think that's super fun. Nick, we are going to miss you next week. But so glad that your pops is coming up to the Pennsylvania. Getting out of Texas is probably a good idea. I love you, friends in Texas, but your government is messed up. So we'll be so glad when Nick is back with his dad in tow. But maybe you guys could throw the Werners some love. Go on to the Venmo and at n-werner-86, make a digital dropping in their virtual pocket. Just as it came out of my mouth, I knew it was wrong. But anyway, let's check in with Chad real quick. Hey, Chad, any more questions of the day or answers of the day, as it were?
do have more answers of the day for the question of the day. We got some from YouTube, some from Facebook. One is from our friend Jen, who said that she would like to be a watermelon or a pineapple. Did not specify which, but either is preferable.
Okay, all right. Fair enough.
Our friend Rita said asparagus.
Asparagus. Any reasoning behind that, or just putting it out there?
There's probably some sort of reasoning. I did not make a note on that.
Good. That's the kind of detailed work we've come to expect of you, Chad. Anything else? Yes.
Well, we got a few more. Our friend Liz Curtis said pumpkin. She would want to be a pumpkin.
I buy
That's
it.
exciting.
I believe it. Sure.
I believe it. Patrick Hughes, don't know him, said didn't really give a specific food fruit or vegetable he would want to be. He just said he would not want to be the palm of hearts. That is the most vile fruit or vegetable on the face of the planet, and that's not his vibe.
Yeah, that seems harsh.
The palm of hearts? I've heard of hearts of palm. I don't know what the palm of hearts is. Am I wrong?
I guess it's the same thing. I don't know.
Patrick, we gave a very, very easy, just wiffle ball of a question, and you had to go and convolute it. Yes, go on.
Rita put her reasoning to being asparagus in the chat, first comment, so I can tell. Thank you, Rita. Love you. She said, so I can finally be tall and willowy.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I think she's pretty willowy.
And then,
the way you are.
Yeah, we like you just the way you are, Rita. You don't go changing to try and please me. See, yeah, Rachel, that too. On your thing.
Nice. And then Finally, our birthday boy in the chat room,
Joey B.
All right, he gave two answers actually. He said he would be a grape so that he could let out a little wine when he was upset.
Beautiful.
And then he followed up with, no, I would rather be a cornstalk. That way I can be outstanding in my field.
Knocking the dad jokes out of the park. Joey B on his birthday, bringing the big guns. Happy birthday, sir. That's the kind of quality writing that we don't have and that we rely on you to provide. So thank you, and happy birthday, sir. Wonderful. Thanks, Chad. We're gonna check back in with you in a few because you got some fun stuff in the works for us. But for now, get off the screen and yes, go away and let's get. I think it's time. I think we all need some closure. I think we need to know.
I want to know what happens.
I want to know what happens. Does he choke the chicken? I can't even build on these. This is just it's too good. We're going to see the exciting conclusion of Evil Spread.
Bonus recipe time. Chicken soup. Water and vegetables. Salt and pepper.
I'll get you, Spruce.
Oh, God.
Your feathers are all ruffled now.
Who rules the roost now, huh? Yeah, that's right.
I'll get you, Spruce.
About 45 minutes in a pressure cooker, or about 6 hours on a normal simmer. And then soup, there it is. Comforting, flavorful, and delicious. I don't even need to order a pizza this time. Ah! I burned my tongue! That's hot as hell! Anyway, see you next time on Evil Spread. I kinda like that. It's catchy.
Well, there you have it. A happy ending after all. Hey, let's welcome on the show the creators of Evil Spread. James, no. We're going to see more from Spruce Hambell, and his assistant hand, Spruce.
Hi there.
Spruce, you are truly a hero. I mean, you stood right up to that demon, and oh, look at that. A hero deserves a reward. And you have your own sort of assistant there. Is it Hand? Is Hand the assistant there?
This is Hand.
Yes.
Yeah, meet Hand. I'm Chelsea. I'm Spruce's personal assistant, but Hand always delivers the beer. I'm also
Oh my goodness.
producer, but yeah.
Now, can we get Hand to work on this show? I would love to have an assistant who would just hand me beverages. Hand. I mean, obviously, Evil Spread is working out for you, but if it doesn't, give me a call. Oh my goodness!
She said your hair looks nice.
Oh, well, thank you. And now, see, flattery will get you everywhere. And Spruce, I'm curious. What came first, your love of the culinary arts, or your hatred of the demonically possessed?
Well, I've always kind of dabbled in cooking a little bit. And then I just happened to find this spooky cookbook, and started cooking out of it and kind of fell into the whole demon slaying thing. But
the Necronomnomicon, is that the book, the Necronomnomicon?
Yes, this is the Necronomnomicon.
Yes.
Wow.
So are these recipes that if we attempted, oh my goodness, it doesn't.
You may not want to try it at home, honestly.
Yeah.
It's really dangerous.
Yeah, I don't even like to read out of it, honestly. It's pretty boring read.
I honestly, Spruce, I don't know how you even translate that.
I mean, it just looks like regular words.
Wow. There must be like some sort of a calling for you. Maybe you were meant to do this. It seems to me that not everybody just could look at a haunted book and automatically understand the scribbled, tortured writings.
There's something special about him for sure. There's definitely something special.
Like missing a few brain cells.
That's gotten me where I am today, so I appreciate that. Could you please put Liz Curtis's?
I would like to see that one as well.
I just caught it as it was disappearing, and I know now Liz Curtis. This is a family show. But I mean, I don't know.
We were talking about me rubbing a breast and choking my chicken earlier.
That is true. You did really show some tenderness and some care in the extended rubbing of the chicken breast.
I love chicken. Yeah. It is delicious.
Yeah.
Yes.
We saw just a little. We have episode 4. Episode 3 is dropping on Friday.
Right. Yes.
And you would be interested. None of you answered your favorite vegetable as potato. But if you like potatoes,
who doesn't?
Yeah.
Rachel Lennon is standing for potatoes right now. She is yes, absolutely. Yep. Well, we're absolutely going to tune in, and people can support you by going to your Patreon and making regular contributions there. They can go to the Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube at Evil Spread and follow you and sign up for the notifications when you guys drop new stuff, and they'll learn about it. And then the easiest thing, well, maybe not the easiest thing, but one thing that everybody loves is a little bit of what did I call it? Virtual droppings in one's pot. And thank you. Yeah, that's why we are what we are. Is just really brain blossoms like that from me. So now, Chelsea, I know that you're doing everything you can to assist Spruce in his heroic efforts. Do you have anything else going on yourself? Is there any other projects that you've been working on? Because we love you for your vocal talents, and you've been on the show before. How about you? You got anything else going on?
Still doing Wines and Dolls. You can listen to us every Thursday. We drop new episodes. And we just interviewed Melissa Rosen, who's fabulous.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, and that's kind of it. Just
Wines and Dolls, for those of you who don't know, is a brilliant podcast that you do with your partner's name just flew out of my head, so save me and tell me her name.
Emily.
What? Emily, of course, Emily. Yeah. And you guys talk about musical theater, and you get just really well. You drink a little bit of wine. When we got on the show, we got shitty. I think Rachel and I.
Y'all were drinking whiskey. Y'all were ready to go.
I mean, it was 1:00 in the afternoon, and we were ready to drink. So, how about have you been recording any music videos?
Not recently. Just kind of relaxing, and by relaxing I mean putting all my efforts into Evil Spread now. So we are writing episode 4, which I saw somebody. I think it was the birthday boy said he'd also be a corn if he could.
Yes, he wants to be. Joey B wants to be outstanding in his field. Sure, yeah.
He would absolutely love episode 4. That dropped.
A corn-based show. Is it a corn-based show?
Yes.
You could totally stalk us.
Yeah.
Keep them food puns coming, y'all. Hey, Spruce and Hand and Chelsea, thank you guys so much for being on the show, and stick around because I think we're going to ask you to come back and play a little game with us. You down with that?
Sounds good.
Sounds fun.
All right, we'll be right back with you. I mean, pretty much right back because we're getting down to the wire. I only have a minute left to do the rest of this show, and I think I can make it happen. We can never do an hour show. This is why we try. We really, really try to do an hour-long show, and it just never works out. But I don't care. We're still going to come bring Chad back on, and we're going to play a round of this or that. Oh, thank God the theme song for this or that is no longer the chicken dance. That would have been too much chicken humor for one episode.
Not enough chicken.
Never enough. Chad, this is a rapid fire game. Explain the rule. Oh my God, it's there. That's it. The demon chicken itself.
Yep. Oh. Sorry.
Chad, explain how this game works to the folks.
So this game is very simple. I will give you 2 objects, and you have to pick one. Gut reactions only. There are no wrong answers, but we might judge you for the answers that you give. These can be random objects. They can be similar objects. You just have to make a decision, this or that.
Pretty simple. And this is first thought, best thought. Don't overthink it. Just go with your gut. You might even surprise yourself. That's okay. So Chad, I want you to just, you're running this show, buddy. You pick who goes first. And fire them off. Fire at will.
I think we'll start with the anchor, Stacy, this time round, so she can set the tone for the game. Okay. I was given in my notes that I had to slow down. I went too fast last time, so
I'm taking those notes back. Now you're doing just fine. Just do what you would do. What you do.
Perfect. Stacy, sprinkles or jimmies?
Sprinkles.
Mario or Sonic?
Sonic!
Books or movies?
Say it again.
Books or movies?
Did you say bucks or movies?
Books, the things you read out of.
Oh, movies.
That didn't matter anyway. All right, moving on. We'll go with Spruce.
I'm ready.
Pencils or pens?
Pens.
Nail or screw?
Screws.
Mm-hmm.
Muppets or puppets?
Muppets.
Oh, yes. Right answer.
All right, we'll go with Nick. Mac or PC?
Mac.
Icing or frosting?
Frosting.
Jazz or rag?
Oh, rag.
Both rag.
That was dirty. That was dirty.
Specifically for me, I think.
You hit him where
that
you
was
hit.
very specifically for you, Nick. Let's go with Chelsea. Whoop. Yellow highlighter or pink highlighter?
Pink highlighter.
Bells or whistles?
Bells.
Bing or Google?
Google.
Bing? Who says Bing?
Ask Jeeves or Bing.
Ask Jeeves, always.
Bing.
All right, Gibby, it's your go.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Socks or bare feet?
Socks.
Feel the fire or feel the rain?
What? Feel the rain, I guess? I don't even know what that means, but feel the rain, sure.
Isn't a field of rain famously on like a lake?
Like a lake of fire?
Like it's like water.
Fire? What are you talking
It's
about?
a puddle.
Feel the fire or feel the rain? Those are your two options.
I go with feel the rain. I don't know what it means,
Okay.
but that's what I go with. Okay.
Your last one or two?
Ooh. I go with 2 because I think
Phenomenal.
it's one of the most satisfying numbers. So that's it. Yeah, is that it?
I mean, I have 3 for Lando if Lando wants to jump
Yeah,
in.
give Lando 3. Let's see what Lando says.
All right, Lando. Shoes or hats?
Ooh.
Shoes.
Planes or trains?
Planes. No, trains.
Da.
Trains.
Instagram or Facebook?
Facebook.
Well, there you have it. That's This or That with Chad.
Yeah.
Nicely done, Chad. I think that was a very, very well curated
Yeah.
topics
There's some
this
hard
week.
ones in there.
Some real, just some knuckle dusters. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, nicely done, Chad. And hey, I just want to say thank you to Chelsea and to Spruce and to Hand for your doing Evil Spread on the show. Everybody needs to go check out Evil Spread, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Evil Spread. Be a Patreon and make a donation on the Venmo. Just rewind the show and you'll see how to do all that. Hey, we love you guys and we'll see you soon. Mwah. Thank you also. Oh man, it's our pleasure. Our pleasure. Thank you to Nick and Stacy Werner as always. Thank you to Liz Curtis for writing that hand job joke. That was just like, that's the kind of like on the spot writing that we require here.
Yeah.
Patrick Hughes for not really doing that so much, but also just being here. Wayne Landon and Dan McGregor, our tech gurus. Mwah, we love you. Benny Benameda writing jokes. I love that. Bree Dow and Stuart Landon just for being awesome. Thank you to my lovely wife, Rachel Landon. And make sure to check out The Obstructed View, starring Stuart Landon and TJ Creedon and Matt Golden. That is on Thursdays at 8.
Kristen Zellner will be on from Abrams and Weekly.
Oh, and Kristen Zellner from Abrams and Weekly will be on, my favorite pet store in Harrisburg. She's amazing. Her and Becky are both amazing. So definitely want to check out that episode. And that's on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Black News Beat will be here tomorrow night. That's the 24th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And just, help us out. Like us. And really, really like us on the Facebook and on the YouTube. Subscribe. Share this as if it was an infectious disease. Become an Inner Circle member. Why not? Everybody else is doing it. Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Wear a mask. Get a vaccine. Take care of each other. Nick and Stacy, take us out.
All righty. Well, I heard it's a very special person's birthday today. So, Joey B., this one's for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Joey B. Happy birthday from
my talented
very talented